Get my stuff pulled up here, and we will dig in to some of the goings on here today. Now, I'm sure it's going to take me a minute to find this, and you guys as well. So I am going to take my time here getting going. I want to bring up the chat here. Kablamo, kablamo, kablamo. We got a thumbs up already, but that's about it. Pop out chat. There we are. Canadian, good to see you, brother. Jeep Girl, top of the morning. KP in the house. What's up? The news is newsing today, guys. Demo Man Don, what's good, brother? The news is newsing today. That's for sure. A resilient dad. Thank you so much, brother. Really appreciate it. Jeremy, good to see you. Gen X Gemini. William K's, what's good? Got some news breaks for you guys here. This morning, as usual, I am perusing the news and seeing what's up out there. I'm going to go and start with the biggest headline of today. A 7.7 magnitude earthquake has struck Thailand and Burma, collapsing buildings and killing more than 150 people. Not good, guys. A massive 7.7 magnitude earthquake rattled Thailand and Burma on Friday, causing buildings to collapse and leaving more than 150 people dead across both countries. Dramatic footage captured in Bangkok shows apartment building that was under construction falling down, scattering dust and debris throughout the city streets. At least 8 died in that incident, while more than 144 people were killed in Burma, where photos and videos from 2 hard-hit cities showed extensive damage. This is something that's happening a lot more frequently nowadays. Karen, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. JS Genesis, massive pancaking. Yes, the Watchman. And again, hang on. Let me. I always like to provide these articles for you guys in the comments section because I want you to go and see this for yourself. I want you to read it for yourself. I want you to get all the information that you should have to be better prepared for life in general. And boom, there you go. This is from Fox News. The earthquake's epicenter was in central Burma, and aftershocks were reportedly felt in India and China. That's serious. Coffee first. How are you, sister? Watchman says the Sun has a lot of earthquake footage. I actually have the an article from the Sun here today, so I'll definitely be sharing that with you guys as well. And once you get to thesun.com, you can filter through and find everything you're looking for, and then some. Right? That's they provide lots of news over there. So, man, the photos coming out of here are horrendous, to say the least. The head of Burma's military government said in a televised speech Friday evening at least 144 people were killed and 730 others were injured. Excuse me. The death toll and injuries are expected to rise, Senior General, not even going to try and say his name, said, according to the Associated Press. In Bangkok, the defense minister said 90 people were missing in the wake of the building collapse. Near Bangkok's popular market, the 33-story building under construction with a crane on top crumpled into a cloud of dust, and onlookers could be seen screaming and running in other videos posted to social media. A lot of these videos are contained within this article, so yeah. Oh, Demo Man Don, I appreciate that. Karen, I agree wholeheartedly. This is extremely sad. Bangkok area is home to more than 17 million people. So there is a shitload of people affected by this. It's heartbreaking, man. Absolutely heartbreaking. Huge earthquake. And again, I will drop this guy in the comment section again. Where'd you go? Oh, I gotta actually click on the comment box first. There you go, Mike. Get it together, kid. And kaboom. There you go. Check the article out. It is It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible what's happening over there. So much destruction. And of course, with these things hit, the aftershocks, right? Everything's heavily damaged now. So it's not going to get much better, guys. It's going to get worse for them over there. I'm sure they're going to find more dead, more injured. Prayers to everybody affected by this. Yeah. Prayers to everybody. This is terrible. And again, I have another article here from the Associated Press about the same incident over there in Burma. It is heartbreaking, man. Absolutely heartbreaking. Man, why do they make these links so freaking long? They don't even fit in the chat. I try to type them in, and it's like too many letters. Let alone Prepper, good morning. Yeah, terrible, man. Watching these videos and seeing the sights out of there, fucking heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. And there was another article here that I wanted to discuss that did not transfer to my phone to the PC. Scorpion Metals, top of the morning to you. Conserve friend, good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well today. But you will start to see in the coming days and weeks, I'm sure, people looking for donations for Burma and Thailand, because they're in a lot of trouble over there, and they're going to need all the help they can get right now. Scorpion Metals, I feel you on that. I had to get going a little earlier this morning. I had to get up and get out, take the daughter to work, because the car she's been driving is having some issues now, right? If it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all, I swear it. And the job that I was supposed to start, well, it looked kind of good on paper, but the more you read into the meat and potatoes of it, it was a great deal for them, not so much a great deal for me. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about that. I'm certainly not going to take a job that's not going to pay the bills, right? So we'll see, man. I'll keep searching. I'll keep looking. Or worst case scenario, I just do it all my damn self, right? Local Prepper, what's happening? Firefly Farm, good to see you. I figured maybe I could catch a few more people today here at lunchtime. Prepper Book Club, what's up? But yeah, terrible things happening across the pond in Thailand, in Myanmar, Burma. Massive earthquake over there. This is on scale with the earthquake that struck Japan, that took out the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, right? Big, big troubles over there. My heart goes out to everybody affected by this. It's terrible. Just absolutely freaking terrible, guys. Let's see. Sakashishi? Not sure how to say your name, but Color by Crayons, good to see you. That's an easy one to say. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. But please send some positive energy and prayers across to those folks affected by this massive massive earthquake over there. 7.7, man. That's serious. That's serious. And I know from watching and paying attention for years to the earthquakes, that when something happens over here on this side of the world, you can kind of expect something on the opposite side. It tends to reverberate around and mess up some other stuff. The Watchman says, I'm sure it will trigger aftershocks and more seismic activity in adjacent areas. 100%. Donald H. Huth. Morning, sunshine. Good to see you. Conserve, yeah. Unfortunately, when we help, we're usually the piece of crap for doing so, right? Terrible, but it kind of is what it is. The next article that I am going to bring to you guys is another crummy one, unfortunately, and lends to preparedness even more so than it did before, because, well, things ain't looking so hot, guys. Every day I seem to come on here and tell you guys how worse things have gotten. So I truly hope that you are spending your time and your money in preparing. Because if this all goes bad, we are certainly going to need each other and all the stuff that we have been stocking up, stockpiling, putting away for hard times, right? I hope we never have to, but this article seems to state otherwise. So this article, here, I'll drop it right in the comment section for you guys now. Kablamo, kablamo, kablamo. Again, it's too long for the chat, so we'll shorten it. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Bam. There we go. This article is from thesun.com. The title of the article is Endgame. Putin declares he can finish off Ukraine in a brazen defiance of Trump as he boards a nuclear sub and unleashes new strikes. Oh man, Donald Huth says YouTube shadow banned me all afternoon yesterday by deleting my comments and replies in the comment section box. And this morning, my comments and replies started working again. Well, I'm glad that they're working again, Donald. I'm really sorry about that. YouTube has been super heavy-handed on everything. If you guys are new here, congratulations, because my channel doesn't get shared out very often. We are on that YouTube blacklist because, well, I curse, I smoke, Livingston Man drinks. You know, we don't fit in their pretty perfect prim and proper box, so they tend to take a dump on us. Rescue! Good morning, my brother. So it's not looking good over there with the Ukraine-Russia conflict, and it's getting worse. A menacing Vladimir Putin has defied Donald Trump and declares he can finish off Ukraine despite an impending ceasefire. The brutal tyrant has also unleashed waves of fresh strikes on civilian targets and retaken a border village in Kursk. Winning streak. Good to see you, sister. Thank you for stopping in. And again, this article has all the maps, all the pictures, everything that you're going to want to see from this. So it's in the comment section there. I'll drop it again. Brutal tyranny, 100% winning streak. 100%. I do think that we will back out of NATO and let them have their fight over there. Ohio Valley prepping. Good to see you. Daryl, I'm a fan of maps as well. So Putin made the threat while visiting a nuclear submarine base in Russia's frozen north, just a week after Sir Keir Starmer had a similar visit. He launched a new nuclear submarine named Perm, the first of its kind to be equipped with hypersonic Zircon missiles as a standard feature. Vlad brushed aside peace moves, declaring, "Not long ago, I said we'd grind them, Ukraine, down. Now it looks like we'll finish them off." Putin also called for Vladimir Zelensky to be ousted by generals and replaced by an internationally supervised provisional government to hold elections. The tyrant's threat comes as his force bombed a liquid gas facility in the latest violation of pledges to halt such strikes. Vlad's forces also bombed a hospital in what Kiev labeled as a war crime. Russia also claims to have retaken the border village of Goldelfka from Ukraine in its Kursk region. Putin has also given Trump his blessing to make a land grab for Greenland and said the U.S. president's ambition should be taken seriously. Very interesting indeed. That is some wild stuff right there. Wild. JS Genesis, I couldn't agree more. Wars, rumors of wars, this stuff certainly isn't dying down at all. If anything, I would say that this just continues to get ratcheted up day after day after day. It's something new. Who knows, man? Who knows where this goes? History at some point will show us when World War III started, and I think perhaps could have started many years ago before Russia actually invaded Ukraine. I'm thinking 2014-ish, honestly. Winning Streak said, I saw a restaurant yesterday called A Taste of Ukraine. Very interesting. Thank you, Winning Streak. Appreciate you hitting that like button. If you guys just reach up and tap on my nose, if you're on iPhone or Android, it should give a like. Appreciate it if you do. If you don't, well, then I ain't got nothing to appreciate then, do I? Yeah, this is not good. Speaking after the Ukraine summit in Paris, Zelensky said he would be open to negotiations, but questioned what the 72-year-old tyrant could bring to the table. Zelensky used the summit to push for tougher sanctions, warning Putin aims to divide Europe and America, and saying that the West must stay united and strong. Man, listen, no bueno, no bueno. Everything is coming up, no bueno. That's for sure. It's not getting better. It's getting worse day after day after day. Man, tell you what, not good at all, guys. Those are the only two articles that I really had to bring to you guys this morning. I know y'all are on a lunch break and hanging out and sneaking in, right? So I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you. Daryl, yeah, I agree. Bernie is definitely a professional communist. Hey, Ohio Valley prepping, it lends to preparedness. It lends to you guys getting more ready at home, right? I mean, that's my hope here, is that I can bring some information to people, some gear to people, and make sure that they are better prepared to face any calamity that may come their way. Because I don't want to see you guys left out. I don't want to see you struggling. I don't want to see any of that, right? Oh, I won't tell anybody. Coffee. We'll just sit here and have coffee together. I don't want to see any of you guys out. I don't want to see any of you guys struggle. I don't want to see any of you guys deal with what the normies are going to deal with when things fall apart. I don't think it's an if anymore. It's definitely a when, right? This is a when scenario. When is this all going to go to shit? Watchman says the control method is getting tighter. Also on the money, folks, they have it all set up digitally. They pay you, you pay them. You can just cut your card any second they want. It's true. It's very true, the Watchman. Red Cardinal, that's how YouTube rolls, bro. My sincerest apologies. If you're here, if you're subscribed, I highly encourage that you go to the channel itself and click that bell icon one more time. When YouTube updates, they tend to change it. So get in there and check and make sure that you have the notification selected that you want. Estain, good to see you. Genesis says, when I stand at the door after the smoke clears, he will say, depart, I never knew you. Prep food and water and walk with him while you do it. Amen, my friend. Amen. Watchman, yeah. A permit or a license is basically the government's way of selling your rights back to you, right? That's a big one. I remember up in Albany a few years ago, there was some Second Amendment protests, and Albany thought it would be a great idea to put some fencing up, right? Big, tall fences. And they put signs on it that said this was your First Amendment area. And, well, you can guess how well that went over. Side hustle. The Hustle Network. You're right, Winning Streak. Susie Q, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I don't know where this whole entire thing is going to go. I know that the trajectory is downward, right? Rescue says Mississippi just removed state income tax. That's huge. Estain, we started off with the massive earthquakes across the pond here today, and we moved on to Vladimir Putin. You might want to rewind and check this sucker from the beginning. State after state, man. Things get a little tighter, a little crummier. Ohio Valley Prepping says, great stream with the angry prepper last night. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I know for some reason, you know, when you get around the big creators, YouTube really likes to mess with me. Really likes to mess with me. I heard that they were messing with the audio last night. I heard that from a couple of people. That was interesting. Was I the one who telling us that New York gets a ton of energy from Niagara Falls? Estain, no, but I did go over the energy thing when old Doug Ford was talking about cutting our power off here in New York. We actually get a lot of our energy here in New York from Ontario, the power company up there. It could be from Niagara Falls, but the power plant is definitely on the Canadian side. New York is tied to that big time, big time. Genesis says, egg prices are going down now. All the TP panic chicken buyers will be selling what they bought out of panic. Cheap backyard chickens available soon. That's right. Southern Tier Prepper, again, check the bell icon. Make sure it says all notifications. You may actually have to turn it off and then turn it back on. It's a nightmare. Donald Huth, AI is destroying the internet. Could be. Could be. AI is a tool, guys, right? We have to use it properly. Johnny Highwoods, good to see you, brother. The egg prices are still high here too, Donald. Still high here. Yeah, winning streak. Free roaming chickens. All about that. Sakshi, thank you. Appreciate you being here. That's right, winning streak. You better talk nice to your AI. You don't want that thing remembering it. Really, you look like Leonardo DiCaprio. Thank you. Appreciate that, I guess. Yeah, the Watchmen were definitely being squeezed. Over a year ago, I told everybody that the squeeze was on, the great financial squeeze, and they were going to squeeze until every penny came out of our pockets. And now that we see the Doge cuts and things like that, they're not just squeezing us anymore. They're squeezing themselves. So you know things are bad when the government is squeezing every penny out of itself, right? That's something that they don't do. They just give money willy-nilly to whoever for whatever, right? We borrow it from China, we borrow it from whoever, and then we'll just throw it out to the masses because, hey, you know, it's just you and I paying for it. It's not really them. Estain, we are the Myanmar quake. Let's see if they've given any updates on this guy yet. More than 150 have perished already, and it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Associated Press has it as well. I'll update that one, see if we can get an updated total. 144 there and 730 missing, and that is just in Myanmar. That is not Thailand. That is not the rest of the countries affected by this. So terrible, terrible. Yep, upstate New York. Upstate New York. Thank you, Southern Tier Prepper. Appreciate it. Estain, yeah, very sad. So prayers and positive thoughts out there. You know, there's people still trapped in the rubble. Large building collapses. Nothing good out of it. And again, this was definitely on par with the Japanese quake that caused the tsunami, right? This is nothing to bat an eye out. Rebecca Lynn, good to see you. Thank you for stopping in this morning. Or this afternoon, depending upon where you are. Oh, very cool, Stain. A AI real estate agent. Very cool. Eggs have come down by $1 for an 18 pack here in Northern California. That's good. That's good. The good news is chickens grow fast, right? So most of these increases should be temporary. Have you guys bought any chicken wings recently? I've noticed that my chicken wings have shrunk substantially. Little itty bitty chicken wings. I think it's because they ain't got time to grow these chickens no more, honestly. Still $5 a dozen here in Western Virginia. Man, it's ridiculous. Johnny Preps, what's good, brother? We having some coffee, talking about the day's calamities. You may have to rewind and catch it because we're just about through here, Johnny. Just about through. But quick recap. Earthquake, other side of the pond, big one, not good. Russia says they can take Ukraine. We're going to finish them off, you know, while Putin's standing on a brand new nuclear-powered submarine with hypersonic missiles. Yeah. This guy says, we, the people, are moving forward. Forward. Johnny charges $5 a dozen here on the farm. Those are cheap, bro. Those are cheap, Johnny. You're cutting people a real good deal there. And farm fresh eggs, man. Woo. Ain't nothing better. Nothing better. Fresh eggs, backyard eggs. You gotta have them. Sakashi, New York. Yep, it has been a month. I'll tell you that. Ooh, Karen, she's undercutting you, Johnny. Look out. Karen's daughter has them for $4 a dozen, farm fresh. Incredible, man. Incredible. All this egg talk's getting me hungry. I'm ready for some breakfast here at lunchtime. Milo, I agree. Yeah, Sakashi, yeah, Statue of Liberty, all that good stuff here. Right down in the harbor, you just follow the river down to the harbor, and there's a big statue there, this lady holding a torch. She's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. A gung, good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Susie Q, you have a great day. Stay safe out there. Statue of Liberty is the daughter of Babylon. I've heard that said many times, the Watchman. Many times. Definitely a biblical reference in there somewhere. Donald Huth, you know, it might not be Russia. It could be a country like France, or maybe somebody who we don't even know has nuclear weapons to start something like that. Donald's having chicken pot pies for lunch. Awesome. The Watchman, I've heard that as well. I'm highly interested in that kind of biblical studies versus modern times. I think it's really cool, really interesting. Coffee. I was in the same thing earlier. Make fried eggs. That's right. I'm ready, Johnny. I'm ready for some eggs. Milo, no, I did not get to stay up late with NY Prepper last night. He is a freaking night owl, man. But I guess when your main focus is things on the other side of the pond that tend to happen at night, you got to be up and moving around when the things are going on over there, right? I actually am in talks with Greg to have him on the channel here real soon to give everybody a real deal war report. I know there is nobody better who has all of the information of what's going on over there up to the minute other than NY Prepper. So if you guys are looking for information about what's going on the other side of the pond, definitely check him out, because he is like the source, man. He pays attention to everything: radio traffic, air traffic, what's going on the ground, who's coming in, who's moving what. NY Prepper's got it all together, and I feel that you guys deserve a solid war report to actually know what the hell is going on over there, because when you look at the U.S. mainstream media, you get nothing, right? We get these little stories with a couple talking points. It's tough, man. It's tough. Shadow Scout Squeed, good to see you, brother. But he is definitely my go-to for that. Fantastic channel, super informative, and he's a friend of mine, so you got to support your friends, right? That's a big one. Oh, shoot. I'm just about out of coffee. There it went, and there I go. Thanks for joining me, folks. I really appreciate you being here. Again, when this live stream ends, it'll take me a couple of minutes, and then I'll come back and drop all of these article links in the comment section for you guys so you can see them. Shizaki says, what is the weather here? We're currently sitting at 54 degrees and sunny here in upstate New York, and rain coming for the weekend, guys. So get your umbrellas out, get your ponchos out, get ready. It's springtime. That's what it does, right? That's what it does. Keep preparing. Keep doing it. I know it's going to rain this weekend. It's also supposed to be warm. Maybe take some of that survival gear that you're planning to bet your life on and take it outside. Make sure it works. Make sure it's weatherproof. Make sure you can tuck it down real good. Oh, some random dude, I am so sorry, my friend. My sincere condolences to you and your family. My heart goes out to you. So sorry for your loss, my friend. Thank you for stopping in and letting us know so that we can pray for your dad as well. I really appreciate you, SRD. Stay strong, my friend. If you need anything, you send me an email. I'll give you my phone number. We can chat. Whatever you need, some random dude. I appreciate you. You've been down since day one when we got here, and I got nothing but love for you, brother. Thank you. Stay safe, friends. Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. I will catch you on the next one.